Hello from Kolkata. My name is Abhishek. Sometimes I think it's not a name, it's a country. They should declare it a country. I mean, there are so many. Anyway, I'm here to tell you about 12 books that I think you should read. And if you're not a reader, then you should begin with this book to expand your consciousness. No, don't worry, you don't have to read this book. Neither am I going to convince you how reading books are going to be good for you and this and that. I'm here to tell you what are you missing, and also because a skinny man in a great show with a tremendously bad ending said, knowledge is power. So keep watching. And one more thing, if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because there's a giveaway at the end of the video and one of you could win that. So first book on our list is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. तो सच बताओ तो मैं किताबों का उतना बड़ा फैन था नहीं. I always used to think that why would I go to story books when I can get audiovisual experiences like film, TV, Netflix and documentaries. But with this book I discovered that words are having a tremendous power. When you're reading it, you're getting consumed by them. So this is a story of a young man's journey who chose to follow his heart, and the doubts and the uncertainties and also again the self-doubts he had throughout the journey. And it's very relatable. You could relate to it with your situation. Somehow the book always ends up relating with your current situation, and that's the magic in it. And remember that Shah Rukh Khan movie Om Shanti Om? He had a dialogue in it. अगर किसी चीज को दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उसे तुमसे मिलाने की कोशिश में लग जाती है. That line is borrowed from this book. There's a line, when you want something, the whole universe conspires to. The line goes, when you want something, the whole universe conspires to help you achieve it. So that is from this book. Second book on our list is Don't Lose Your Mind, Lose Your Weight by Rujuta Divakar. It is a book on nutrition. Yeah, it is a diet book, but I would not call it a diet book because it is a very informative book on nutrition. And I think everyone should have a basic knowledge on nutrition. Otherwise, we would mindlessly put junk foods into our body and will eventually get chronic diseases, and that will put us on medication in our 40s. So this book provides very helpful informations on Indian diet, and that is the plus point of this book. Unlike any other American nutrition book, this book actually deals with Indian diets and how to cook foods with ingredients easily available in Indian market, and that is the beauty of it. So give it a try. Okay, so third book on our list is Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Let me ask you a question. What do you think about money? What is your take on wealth? What do you think is the real difference between rich and poor? Is it all about the inherited wealth, or are there some other factors working behind it? This book puts light on this kind of questions and present a very strong argument that contradict our traditional beliefs. According to the author, most of the people running a rat race, they don't even know they have participated in. Our rich believe in renting and owning thing is a poor mindset. This is called one of the greatest financial book ever written. This book is going to teach you some really important life lessons that our schools and our parents failed to teach us about finance. So you can give it a try. And other book from the same author is Cashflow Quadrant. So in this book, the author went further into the discussion he started in the previous book. Author mentioned 4 quadrants of our professional positions in life. E is B-I. E for employee, S for small business and self-employed, P for big businesses, I for investors. In this book, with the help of some simple figures, the author described how financially literate people manage their assets very differently from who are unaware of the subject. Okay, the next book on our list is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Well, if you don't know what a subconscious mind is, so let me tell you, this is the one who is in charge of your most of the daily actions. From breathing to sugar cravings, from thinking about that elephant that you're doing right now, to binge watching a Netflix series that you know is bad for you. So this book offers how to use the power of your subconscious mind for harnessing good in your life. यहाँ से ही law of attraction आता है. You've heard about law of attraction, right? Everyone is hearing about it. And this is the place where law of attraction comes from. So next book on our list is The Secret. If we were talking about law of attraction, then how we could not mention this book, right? This is one of the heavily marketed and heavily talked about books on this planet. If you stay anxious about what is going to happen in your life and always play the bad pictures of possible outcomes, then you should read this book. It deals with very basic of law of attraction and creates a strong foundation for it to take place in your life. There are many useful lessons you can get from this book. I got this book in a rough patch of my life and it helped me pretty well. And there's this line, the only thing stands between us and a life filled with joy and everything we want is our very own self. It is a deep line and it has a magnificent significance, and this book puts light on this topic. So we talked about secret, now let's talk about its evil counterpart. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. Mark Manson एक बहुत ही powerful writer है. इनके हर sentence में you can feel humor and sense of power and self-empowering, casual, not caring thing. And this is the best part of this book, that it helps you look at the negative things in your life with a positive aspect. And it's a funny read. As a wise man once said, when you're getting introduced to a new idea and you're reading books about it, then also read the books that contradict that idea. And that's what I did. And results अच्छे मिले. So salute to that dude. I was reading this simultaneously with Secret, and what this book did was put my insecurities in a bag, torched it with light-hearted, A-rated humors and threw that at my feet and told me good luck handing me over a baseball bat to beat those fuckers down. In short, it gives you a courage by not saying that nothing bad going to happen to you, but by saying bad things are going to happen to you, but that is okay because you're going to beat them anyway, because the power is with you. It's a fun read. There's a lot of example of dark analogies and humorous comedies and stuff like that you get from your college friends. It's like a guidebook from a wise friend. The next book is from the same author. It's called Everything is Fucked, where he went on with even deeper discussion on the subject. Yeah, I know it is a thick book, but it is worth the read. Okay, the next on the list is Osho's The Book of Man. Osho is one of the most controversial men on this planet, and you will get to know why when you read this book. This book deals with all the taboo subjects and put light on them from a different angle. This book talks about how we men behave in a society where we have responsibilities, we have women, we have children, we have elderlies in our social groups. So this book basically deals with that and will make you think differently and will feel like an epiphany. I went almost 50 pages with one go at a time with this one. Other book is from the same man is The Book of Woman. This book will change how you look at the womanhood in a good way. And I think in a society like this, we need to read more books like this. So please give it a try. Okay, the next is War. No, not Hrithik Roshan, Tiger Shroff War. Jesus. It is a book by Robert Greene. The book deals with, you guessed from the name, wartime army strategies to get better result from your leadership. That's all about it. Brutally true and a lot of raw information on human psychology. The author discussed about how we can use extreme situations in our favor when the odds are totally against us. And this kind of books are a gem. One should read this kind of book because it is not like your any other self-help group books. It is unique in its own skin. So please give it a try. Okay, the next one is Think Like a Monk. No, it will not turn you into a monk, nor it is a boring book as you would think monks are boring. No, they're not. And actually it's not about them, it's about the author Jay Shetty, who is a former monk, and you can find him in other social medias like Instagram, YouTube, and this guy is really a cool dude with a lot of things to talk about. And this book is very precise. This offered a lot of insight the other books in this list fail to provide. The author tells you different problems of life and how to resolve them, and why it is important to spot negative and toxic people, and why it is important to stay as far as possible from them in a deeper level. Okay, so the next book is Attitude is Everything. It is one of the favorite books of mine in this self-help group because it is precise, short, and exactly to the point. This book deals with law of attraction but from a more scientific background, human psychology. Law of attraction tells you that if you love your colleagues, then eventually you feel that you get that love back from them. But in this book, the author discussed the same topic from a more psychological viewpoint. Like if you start to love your colleagues, then you'd act in certain ways that would make them fall in love with you. So it is as simple as that, but it is very informative. And this book has these short, effective sections of quotations from great men, and this is very effective. Believe me, this is going to empower you through the entire day. So this was my take on 12 books you should read in your 20s, and if you're thinking to start reading, then these are the books you should go for. And it is time for the giveaway. So one of you first 100 subscribers to my channel will get 3 of the books mentioned in this video. So please like and subscribe so I can share more videos like this to you guys. Have a good day. Oh, and I will put descriptions of the books and links from where you can get them in the comment section. Yeah, so thank you for watching.